What is good, y'all? It's your boy Malik back on the channel. Just saying what's up. Go ahead and drop a like, drop a follow, or subscribe, or whatever you call it on the video. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today's a little bit I'm going to talk about something a little bit different today. I'm kind of on my channel. I guess, the topics can really range from a wide variety of things that I want to talk about. It could be, obviously basketball, but, I might talk about maybe feelings that I'm going through maybe sometimes, or, politics, or maybe social issues, whatever it is. This still is in the early stages of building. So I'm kind of just, throwing myself out there into this and kind of just speaking my mind. So, today's topics, it's an interesting one. It's something that I'm learning about slowly but surely, and I think that it's something that kind of, and a lot of people will be able to relate to, and that aspects that we can kind of apply in our lives on a regular basis. So the two things are going to be gratitude and being what is called humble. And these are things that I have personally, if I could speak on my experience, these are things that I didn't have a lot of in the past. I didn't necessarily think about being grateful for certain things. I sure as hell didn't. And I never really thought about what it means to be humble in certain situations. And those are the two things that I'm going to talk about today. So once again, just drop a like, drop a subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Cool. All right, let's get into it. So, the first thing, the definition that I have pulled up right here of gratitude reads as the quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. For instance, she expressed her gratitude to the committee for their support. Other words similar to that are giving thanks, appreciation, and recognition. And that's powerful to me. I've experienced a lot of gratitude lately for the situation that I placed myself in. And, I am very thankful for it's very certain things, a lot of things nowadays. My eyes have been opened up very wide as of late in terms of what it means to be thankful, to simply just wake up and to have the feeling of taking a breath. There was a certain time in my life before to where I took that for granted. And, it's powerful that we have the ability in order for us to take these just to take a breath. Like, take a breath with me. Like, that is powerful that we have the ability to do that on a regular basis. And I think that sometimes, we when we get caught up in our lives, whether it's social media, drama with family, friends, or relationships, or, some things going on at work, or, even just sitting by ourselves, sometimes we don't really have the ability to be thankful and show gratitude for what exactly is going on in our situations. And I have definitely experienced that in my past. There's been times where I just haven't necessarily been thankful for the things that I've been given, and I've taken them for granted. And I've harmed people in the past for my actions, and slowly but surely I'm learning what it means truly to be grateful for each moment. And, there's different ways that we can do this, right? We can, we can go ahead and meditate. We can do that. There's really what I've been doing as of late is, making a journal, and either journaling every night or maybe once a day, just journaling different things, excuse me, just a list of best editor on YouTube, right? I'm not editing this video. I don't even know how to video edit. But anyways, just being grateful for, different things, different people in your life, being grateful for our jobs. And, let's say you don't have a job, just being grateful for, people that might be helping you out right now. And that's really what I've tried to do lately. So when I can speak on my experience in itself, that's definitely, something that I've implemented more and more lately. And, I had a lapse, recently I had a lapse where for about 4 or 5 days, I forgot to journal, and that's fine. That's fine. Nothing's going to be perfect. I can't expect to be perfect. I can't expect you to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's fine. everything's exactly right where it needs to be, and I just place myself in that moment. And just like I said, I'm not going to be perfect, so sometimes I might be frustrated with something that's going on, and I just have to remember to reset myself and place myself back in the moment of remembering how grateful I am. So for the next thing we're talking about is being humble. And humility and being humble and gratitude are they go hand in hand, I would say, to a certain extent, but it's very interesting to read this right here. So the definition of humble that they have right here is as an adjective, having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance. So let's read that again. Having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's importance. So the thing with being humble is that I think that just equates to not overinflating your self-ego and acting like we know it all, because we don't know it all. And I sure as hell don't know it all. I'm just coming on here talking about this, and I don't know it all right now. I don't. That's why I'm kind of reminding myself of what these two things mean right now, because these are important concepts in my life that I really want to understand. So in any event, I don't know if we necessarily need to have a low estimate of our own importance. All of us are important in our own ways. We really are. And, as much as, I've struggled in the past of feeling as though I was not important to anyone and I didn't matter, but I'm beginning to realize that my life does matter and has meaning. If I can come on here and make a YouTube video, that's cool. And I'm not necessarily doing this for the views or anything. I'm really just doing this for myself and just, kind of just getting in front of camera and being a little, having some fun with this too. So, showing a modest estimate of one's self-importance is adequate, is the good part. I would say the good part of that definition. You want to show a modest importance, and we just can't overinflate our egos and really put ourselves to act like we're greater than anyone too much, because we can think of examples like Donald Trump, for instance, who does definitely does not have a modest estimate of his own self-importance, or even the biggest most cockiest rappers, or whoever you want to put out there, or anyone that overinflates their ego. It seems to be a trend that they're suffering internally, and it's very rampant on today's age on our social media, and it's something that I'm definitely learning. I can't act like I know it all or have all the answers. So that's something that I just wanted to touch on too in regards to that. And just like, it's really interesting the way that the dictionary definitions have the word humble in there, of low social, administrative, or political rank. She came from a humble, in that the example that they have of that is she came from a humble, unprivileged background. That's tricky in my eyes, because people do come from humble beginnings and are able to do amazing things. That's true. That's true. That's just another definition of it. So I guess that's the other way it's defined, essentially. But we do, in a sense, have to humble ourselves whenever we're getting advice or knowledge from other people, and take that knowledge. And some things can be taken with a grain of salt, but there's a lot of different things and knowledge that you can take from different situations, and I've been learning that a lot recently as well. I recently was in a event where I needed to listen more than feel the need for my voice to be heard, and I caught myself at times really trying to speak on what my experience was, rather than and I caught myself in that moment, and I kind of reset it and just zipped that shit zip that sucker shut. You feel me? I closed my mouth and I open my ears. And I think when we have the availability, when we have the ability to do that, that's where that knowledge becomes more ingrained, and we are able to listen better. And that kind of goes into another aspect of listening and active listening. And I've really tried to practice this a lot lately. In my past, I found times where I needed to speak over someone, or I needed to feel as though my perspective was more important than what someone else had to say, rather than listening to what they're saying and then thinking and responding, right? So I saw an example recently of someone like Barack Obama, or I can't forget who the other person was, but they essentially they in their communication skills, they make a large point to listen to what someone said, take that information in, then formulate the thought and speak. I guess you can kind of see Elon Musk do this. If you watch the Joe Rogan interview, I guess he was someone who kind of communicated that way as well. Despite what Elon Musk is doing to cryptocurrency right now, So I don't know. In any event, guys, I just wanted to come on here and speak a little bit. I know this video is long. It is drawing out, but I am grateful. I'm gonna remain humble. And I'm just glad to be here in front of you guys. So thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Boy, let's get it. All right, just drop a like, drop a subscribe, comment, tell me how you feel about this video. Thank you so much. My name's Malik, and your boy is out. Let's click off too. See ya.